Here we go, guys. Welcome to today's video. Just showing you guys around the work that I've been doing here in the hobby room this weekend. We've been putting up shelves. There's the pumpkin there, look, and there's my Raider, covered up by that awesome print there by DTB Vintage. Check them out on Instagram. They got some good stuff going on over there. Lunchbox, and then up there we've got the DTO3 and the TT02B, all of which you've seen on the channel. But more down there as well. I haven't got space for those up on the top. I've cleared off all of my work surface, hopefully in preparation to get on with some winter maintenance and stuff like that. Someone's at the door. Sorry, I'll take a break, come back in a second. Yes, guys, I am very, very fortunate to have been contacted in the last 2 weeks by the RC Elf. And we had some really good conversations. And he said to me, first of all, I checked that he hadn't contacted the wrong channel, which he said he hadn't. And we had some really good conversations about RC and YouTube and my channel in general. And the chap said he wanted to help out. And I'm very, very privileged even to have been chosen by this gentleman to receive some of his generosity. And he's donated some cars to my channel, which I'm going to build, and I'll tell you the story around them as we go through. So the first one that he sent over for me is a Tamiya Rising Fighter. Now, this was actually the next car that I wanted to get for the channel. And I want to do a series where we take a look at one of Tamiya's entry-level RC buggies and build it as stock, and then change bits of it and see how the changes that we make affect the lap times around the backyard track. So we'll probably start off with simply just putting some ball bearings in and seeing what a difference that makes to the lap times. Then maybe switch out the shocks, look at what other modifications we can do, change the tyres, different motors, different pinions. I'm all ears for ideas, guys, so drop some notes in the channel, in the comments, and let me know what you think I can get up to with this and what mods you'd like to see me try and do. And then we'll run it around the backyard track and see if they've had a success or not. I'm actually going to do it up as a Rising TIE Fighter, so I've got a TIE Fighter pilot to go in, and I'm going to try and do the colour scheme as a TIE Fighter. You guys will know that I don't tend to do things box art if I can help it, so this one definitely won't be. And I've got some decals to go on in that spirit as well. So that's the first one. Again, massive thanks to the RC Elf for bringing this one to the channel and allowing this content to come out sooner rather than later. Thanks ever so much, and let's see what else we've got. So when I was chatting to the RC Elf and telling him a little bit about my RC journey, I told him that I started out with these two, Tamiya Grasshopper. That's my original 1980s one, and I've got some stories to tell about that one. And then a Kyosho Raider, which was purchased for my birthday. And we were convinced, because we didn't know a lot about these things growing up as kids when we first started out, I was convinced that that was a Tamiya hotshot. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It was a Kyosho Raider. Much to my disappointment when I actually saw what a real Tamiya hotshot looked like on the track when we were kids and seeing it running around. So I'm really pleased to say, and this is a real sort of childhood dream for me, that the RC Elf has been really kind enough to donate a Tamiya hotshot to the channel. This is a boyhood dream. Spent all my years convincing myself that was a hotshot, but it really wasn't. And once I realised that it wasn't, I wanted nothing more than this RC. But unfortunately, growing up, money's tight. You can't have everything you want. You have to make choices. And we weren't able to get one of these. We had to make do with what we had. And we ran them. We broke them. I suppose my parents were thinking, well, it's a lot of money to spend on another RC that they're just going to jump around off the curbs out in the street and break. So I never got one. Here it is. I'm going to build this one as stock. I'm going to do it as box art because it is iconic, and I do really dig the box art on this, so I want to have it exactly as it looks there. The only difference is I've got some gold wheels to go on this, because that was the one that I wanted growing up as a kid. I wanted the one with the gold wheels, so I've got that to go on this issue. This is obviously a Riri, and we're going to build it up and have some fun with it. And I really want to see how this compares to the TT02B up there as a modern Tamiya 4-wheel drive buggy. How does their model from 1985 compare in the modern day? I'm going to build it with a stock motor to start with. We might increase that as time goes on, but as you know, my backyard track is only very small, so we don't want to have anything too useless in there, shall we say. I just want to take this opportunity again to thank the RC Elf. He contacted me completely out of the blue, wanted to help out my channel, and I am absolutely overcome with emotion for what this chap's done, not only for me but for other people in the RC community. The RC Elf really is a living legend, and I'm so proud to have been selected to build these vehicles, and we'll certainly be giving a shout out to him every time these videos come up. Right, until then, I've got a lot to be getting on with, so thanks for tuning in, and again, thanks to the RC Elf.